Hey there guys, so here's going to be a model review of a couple different models. This is F250s made by Sword in 1/50th scale. As you can see, there's three of them in front of you, two of which are equipped with the Escort set packages, or add-ons I guess you could say. The other is just a standard crew cab. Really nice models, typical Sword quality you can come to expect from Sword. Really worth the price in my opinion. $50 when they retailed. I've seen the red ones are already becoming hard to find, and they've gone for over 100. So it really just kind of depends on the color. But yeah, overall really nice trucks. Yeah, so we'll just kind of get in with the review here. Guess we'll just use this for the basic review. So this, as you can see, is the crew cab one. There were two different versions, the crew cab and then long bed. So for any of you that aren't familiar with these trucks, only the white ones came with black rims and grille, as you can see, and every other color came with the chrome wheels and grille. This one was customized a little bit. Obviously swapped the chrome wheels for black and the grille. I kind of want to make it one of those special edition type trucks, which I think looks really nice. But detail anyway, we'll start at the front here. You can see the license plate, just a generic license plate, which is basically the year when they were released, is what I believe the 16 means. Replicated toll hooks, lights have lenses, Ford emblem on there. You can kind of see it, Super Duties across the top of the grille. So flexible antenna, the windshield wipers, and some running lights. And the mirrors also have their replicated turn signals, which is pretty nice. Side here, you can see some small badges, Super Duty, F250 logo. Interior is really nice. I'll show you a little bit more of that in a second. There you can see the steering wheel, the rear view mirror up there. It's your gas fill point. You do have some plastic running boards. The mirrors also do have a silvered surface, as you can see right there. It is silvered, which is nice. There are plastic mud flaps on this truck. The rear of the truck, another license plate, Ford emblem, lights. There is a Ford emblem in the bed. You can't really see it, but it's right in the back of the bed here. Other side is pretty much the same as the first side. So that's kind of just the overview on features. We'll try and show you some here. So first off, the hood does open. Not too high, but you are able to see the engine inside somewhat. Camera will focus here a little bit there. Doors also do open. They are very stiff on the ones on these trucks that I have, so I'll try my best to get them open. There we go. You can see a little bit more of the detail inside anyway. Focus again, you can see the seat. Again, the rearview mirror and the steering wheel and all the dash. Really nice. And of course the other side does too. Over here. It's like that, if you can see in there. Another thing, the tailgate also opens. You have to kind of lift it up and then lower it. Kind of almost like a locking thing, which I think is pretty nice. Kind of lift it up and push down at the same time, and it locks it in basically. everything's nice and solid. It shuts relatively nice. Rolls pretty good. And the steering is pretty decent. It does kind of stick sometimes at full steer, but it does pose at least like that, which is pretty nice. So that's kind of the basic overview. Now we have these two, which are equipped with the Escort set. The Escort set, for those of you who don't know, is basically just for oversized loads on trucks. You'd have this truck in front with the what they call wander pole, basically just for heights of like overpasses and such. And then you also have the tail vehicle following the load. So that's what the Escort pieces are Escort is basically for. First thing is the wander pole, which is a metal pole. It just presses into this little plastic adapter in the front. Each truck has these. If you don't want the pole, you can just take it out, and you can also take the adapter out. I'm not going to, 'cause it's kind of hard to get back in, but you can take it out and put it on any truck you have, so it's not just restricted to one truck, which I like. Gives it a little bit more flexibility. The other parts, see in the back here, is an oversized load banner and a back rack along with a toolbox. The banner is removable, just clips into the back rack there, and has a nice light bar on it. It is plastic, but it does look nice. You can kind of see here. These, however, sorry about the camera movement here. These, there's two tabs at the front of the headache rack, or back rack is whatever you call it, which for the trucks it comes with are drilled into the bed. So if you do switch them like I did to a different truck, you will either want to file down those tabs or attempt to drill new holes. I found it's easier just to file the tabs down, and it sits really nice. Just some nice, just take your time with it, and you can get it to look good. Toolbox also is pretty nice. It's diamond plate with the latch there. That I just kind of set in there because it doesn't really fall out. Then the other truck, of course, it just has the back rack and toolbox. This one you can see is the extended bed. Another thing I like is the hitches, which are removable. They can just be pressed in to holes, which I'll just show you this quick on one of them. So you can see right here, there's two holes. It just presses in to those slots. It's a nice fit. Once you get them in, they won't fall out. And at the front, if you can kind of see, right in the middle, two holes, which is for like the wander pole piece that clips in there. So again, it does have a lot of flexibility with the trucks. You're not restricted to these accessories being on just one of your trucks, which I like quite a bit. They do pose very nice with other pieces of equipment. I'll do one just kind of example here right quick. So kind of like in a heavy haul, basically. So basically you'd have this would be the lead truck that would be in front of the rest of the semi, and then your chase vehicle or lead or tail truck, but they just follow this load basically down the highway, just warning people that's an oversized load and having them get out of their way, which is basically all the Escort set really, or an Escort really is. But that's kind of that. So anyway, conclusion, they are really nice trucks. well worth the money if you can still find some of them. Again, some of them are becoming quite hard to find, the red ones especially, but overall they are really nice and detailed. A lot of nice features for such a small model, but it is sword, which they have a lot of nice, their modeling is top notch, so I would recommend getting them if you can find some. They display great with other models and are very nice on them by themselves. But anyway, that'll do it for this review, guys. So as always, hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.